everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing some tests with the Canon R5, which I'm shooting on now. I'm shot with it for the past couple videos, and right now we're on 4K HQ or fine, high quality or fine mode, which is the best 4K that can come out of this camera. But how does this look against 1080p and 8K, especially on YouTube using the YouTube compression algorithm? So if you watch this on an iPhone or a small iPad or a small Android or Android phone or something like that, my guess is you probably won't be able to see much of a difference. But if you're on a 4K 27-inch monitor, you probably can. So for my edification, I'm going to go through and compare 1080p, 4K HQ, and 8K to see if there's an actual difference and which mode I should be recording on to get the best videos possible out of my YouTube videos and channel and all that other good stuff. So through all these videos, I'm going to have the color checker, video color checker up here to my right, along with a little gray card on the bottom to make sure everything is exactly the same. The lighting, the lens, everything. So I'm not going to touch the lighting. It's going to stay the same. The lens is going to stay the same. It's a Canon RF 15-35, and I'm not going to touch anything else. Hopefully you notice a change in my lighting too, because I made a change with the soft boxes and the overheads and stuff like that. So hopefully it looks better. And we're going to go through and compare the 1080p, the 4K, and the 8K. And let's see if there really is a difference with YouTube and the compression algorithms they use. So stand by and let's get to the other video modes. All right, everybody. So here we are in 1080p. Now, I did have to adjust the lens a little bit to make it a little wider to make the shots the same. So that's something I learned, just doing this little test. And I noticed when I go to 8K, I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit. So kind of different, definitely learn something new. So the view angle or, how wide your scene is definitely different. So, interesting. So this is 1080p with everything exactly the same. And by the way, I'm recording everything to the Atomos Ninja 5 to make sure that the media or something else doesn't come into play with the video quality. So everything's being recorded at Apple ProRes 422, 10-bit, and that way we'll try to keep everything as even as possible. So once again, this is 1080p out of the Canon R5. So stand by and we'll move over to the next one. Thanks. All right, everybody. So here we are in 8K RAW. And by the way, all this is being recorded in C-Log. So how does this look compared to the other clips? So I'm also going to do stuff like put them side by side and all that other stuff so you can see them. So 8K is definitely not a fun workflow to work with. Your computers can handle it, but the render times are just crazy. You walk away, go eat dinner, lunch, breakfast, do whatever, and then go see a movie, and then maybe they'll be rendered in time. So either get a faster computer or don't shoot in 8K RAW. So this is 8K, and how does it look compared to the rest? And by the way, I did have to change the field of view a little bit. I had to bring the lens to about 30 millimeters, make it the shot a little closer because 8K just went really wide. So I did have to adjust it on 8K as well. So definitely another thing learned. In between 4K, 1080p, and 8K, I definitely have to adjust my lens or field of view to make them even or to make them match. So this is the Canon R5 and 8K RAW. All right, everybody. So hopefully you enjoyed this video that compares the Canon R5 1080p, 4K, and 8K. To me, especially on a small like iPhone or Android phone or something like that, there's not too big of a difference, because of the compression and how small the screen is. Now, when I look on my larger 27-inch 4 or 5K monitor, which is behind me, it's a 5K monitor, I can definitely tell the difference, especially when I'm, pixel peeping. But how many people are really going to pixel peep a video, especially on YouTube? Not very many. You'll look at it and say, yeah, I can tell a difference, or yeah, maybe I not, maybe I can't. But is it really worth all you know, the video cards being very full, or using very low compression, and you're putting up with huge files on your computer and all that stuff? Only you can decide. So that's what the other reason why I'm running this test is, can I get away with smaller file sizes but not really jeopardize the quality of my videos? So hopefully you learned a little bit. I definitely did. And I don't know if I'll keep shooting it in 4K, HQ, high quality are fine. Maybe I'll switch to 1080p. I don't know. But I really like the way the video comes out of this Canon R5 and the 4K HQ. So please stay safe out there, stay healthy. We'll get through this pandemic stuff. But I definitely appreciate you watching and for listening. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day or night, everybody. Happy shooting. Thank you. Bye.